She didn't know it. That moment, she walked in the room. She didn't know she was about to meet the boy of her dreams. The guy she would fall in love with. Not just any guy, but the one. She had met many boys before, but this guy wouldn't be like that. This guy would be the reason why all of the others didn't work out. He was the one she was meant to bump into and meant to meet. Like that word that they use, soulmate. He was her soulmate. They were meant to find each other. And they knew it the moment they met. She just didn't know it yet. She found a place to put her purse. But she felt something. And then that's when she saw her. And she felt it. They hit it off almost instantly. Maybe before instantly, more like the moment they set eyes on each other. She knew it wasn't like the other guys she had dated. She always said that all the guys would be the same. Even if they seemed nice, they were hiding something. But this one, she could tell this one was different. He wasn't hiding something. This was just who he was. It was funny. Very funny. But not only that, he had moves. He was sweet, nice, caring. She felt it, the connection. That night, she knew there was something so special about him. He was meant for her, like a soulmate. She was scared. But not just scared, but excited for what this could bring. She wanted it. He offered her a drink. And they clinked glasses together. She drank it. It was good. He knew what she liked. Though she hadn't tried it before, she liked it. And they hit it off. The conversation just continued to be going well. She just felt the connection growing. You could tell by the way he was talking that he was really feeling it with her. And that he didn't want to stop talking to her. He didn't want this night to be over either. They both didn't want it to be over. They both were into each other, enjoying each other's company. You could tell it in their eyes. You could tell it in their smiles. The way he smirked at her, the way her smile grew big. And then he started dancing, showing off his moves again, showing off his funny side, and she loved it. She started dancing too, opening up, having fun. And then came the next time they got together. This time, I guess you could call it a date. And he put his hand out and she put hers on his, too. And her smile grew. I could tell she was happy. Then, he hugged her. Long hug. Beautiful hug. Anybody could tell that these people, these two, they were really really happy with each other. Cat! She called her best friend up and she told her everything. She told her about the kiss that had happened and how great it was, how it felt and how he kept kissing and wanting more, and how she grabbed his head and he grabbed her face, and just how much she liked him. And also how scared she was that it could end badly, that you like someone that much, it could really end badly, and the more you like them, the more it's gonna hurt if it ends. And it really scared her, but then she thought about the exciting part about being with this guy that made her so happy and that made her smile so big. She was determined to let this. She started to write about him in this journal she kept. She decided that she wanted to put down her thoughts in it, have to look back on it. And as she wrote, thinking about what she would put down and what had happened, she smiled. Just thinking about him and thinking about everything made her smile so big, made her so happy. It made her get that tingling feeling in her stomach and her heart pound, beat. She nodded her head because what she was writing was just, wow. As she was writing, she got a text. It was him. She was so happy. His smile got so big, and you could tell that it was him that had texted her. Just the way that her face changed. She wrote in her journal, like usual, about him. A lot had changed. She was in love with him, and he was in love with her, and this love was the kind of love that you see in the movies. The kind of love that you see with other couples, and you're like, I want that one day. Sad. Wonderful love. They were madly in love. Everlasting. Crazy how, just in an instant, everything could change. Everything did change. Now she looked back at the words that she had written. Hatred bubbled up inside her. She didn't want to read it anymore. She flipped through the pages because she couldn't bear to look at the old times. It made her upset, mad, sad, all the emotions that you could mention. She closed it. She got a call from her best friend. Her best friend liked this guy. I mean, how could you not? Everyone rooted for them. But she told her best friend, how could she get back together with this guy that had cheated on her? How could she forgive that? How could she put herself in that situation? Was that fair for herself? She kept yelling at her best friend because her best friend kept telling her to give him another chance, that he made a mistake and he was obviously sorry. And yes, he obviously was. He was destroyed. And he regretted it, and you could tell, but she wasn't going to take it back. Maybe she wanted him, but she knew that wasn't right to herself. She owed it to herself. She cried. It hurt bad. Just like the pain she was scared in the beginning. Scared to go through because she knew this could happen. It could end badly like this and hurt like this, and it did. She allowed herself to read some of the things that she had written and just got her angry, and she ripped it up. The thing that she was afraid to do, which was destroy all that she had written, she finally did. All those words, all that time was gone. She let all the anger bubble out in it. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. It was unimaginable pain that she was going through, and so was he, and they both were getting over it easily. And I mean, I would hope that it would take time, because the love that they had, you don't just the snap of a finger get over it. But while he wanted to get back with her, he kept apologizing and trying so many ways. She didn't want to get back with him, because like before, she knew that wasn't right for herself. Instead, she just kept hurting. She was going to be okay. She was okay. She got over him and was happy again. Very happy, and her life just was great. And as for him, it took him time too, but he moved on. Didn't forget about her, but he learned his lesson on cheating.